Barker. She is over costumes at the theater. Leah, would you like to tell us a little something about yourself?
I've been doing theater for, 26 years? I started in 2000 with...
Joseph. It wasn't the first
Actually, I restarted in 2000 with Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. But I think I was in the very first play they did, which was Harvey. I can't remember what the year. 80 something? I don't know. Anyway, I was in the very first play that they did, which was Harvey. I was the maid. And then kind of didn't do anything until they had Joseph in 2000. And so I auditioned for that and then just...
How did you become the costume person?
I think Karen Slicker directed the Snow Queen, and she asked me to do costumes, and I think that was the first play that I did costumes for. And then after that, I think she directed like Twinderella, and I did costumes for Twinderella for her, and then I just kind of, Leah knows where everything is, so we'll just make her the costume person. Because I remember we did Steel Magnolias before all of that, and I think we had to get our own costumes, right? Mm-hmm. And I think before that, everybody had to get their own costumes. But then once Karen started asking me to do her costumes, I just kind of did it.
Okay, what does a costume person do?
They get costumes for the actors. You look at the script, you'd be like, oh, okay, this is what we need. Sometimes the script has like costume descriptions, sometimes they do not. And then you're like, you go in, if we have it, we got, I'll make it work. If we don't have it, I'll go to Goodwill or whatever. A lot of times, professional, they just make what they need. And sometimes I do for like period pieces. I'll make stuff, but if I can get away with Goodwill.
Was costuming something you have always wanted to do?
No. I just kind of fell into it.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
Have you ever done anything more professional?
I did work with a touring company from New York of Dr. Dolittle, where they had rebuilt the union was on strike up there, and there was a touring, but it was Tommy Toon and Dee Hodey, which, by the way, she was in Mamma Mia, and I didn't know it at the time, but whatever. But I did work on costumes for that because Brenda Schwab, who used to direct plays here, she's like, hey, they need help. And I'm like, okay, I'm not working. I'll just go get paid for that. And so I spent 2 weeks in Chattanooga at the Tivoli, making costumes and making puppets for the Dr. Dolittle touring show. So I think that's the most professional thing I've done.
What's the most challenging part of costuming a show?
Making the finding stuff, making the costumes, making people wear the costumes, because a lot of people are like, no, that's ugly, I'm not wearing it. I'm like, too bad, you're wearing it. That's what you're wearing. Get over it. I don't get paid enough.
What's the quickest costume change you've had to pull off for yourself?
For myself, I was in a play called Peace Like a River, and I played the daughter who was also, I played my own father. And so I had to go off stage in my daughter costume, go off stage, change it to a man, and then go back on stage. And I think I was like, I don't know, I'm going to go check on my dad, and then go off, and then and then come back on. It's like, what's going on here? I think, yeah. My cork, please.
Okay. What's the quickest costume change you've had to pull off for not you?
For not me. Well, I think we did A Christmas Carol, and the guy that played Ebenezer, he had to go, he was wearing like a night dress, and he had to like go off stage and like, you know, take off his night dress and then put on like a whole suit. And I think that was the quickest. But also, like, I know we did one with Anita. It was the Glass Menagerie. And she was, like, she would come backstage and she would still be saying her lines while I was changing her dress. She would be like, whatever she was saying, and I would be like putting her dress on while she was saying her lines. So maybe that one too.
Do you have a favorite funny backstage costume story for yourself and for someone else?
Oh. Funny? For me, I guess. I was supposed, no, I missed my cue because I was in the toilet for Annie, but I don't think that's funny. But also
it was funny.
My skirt in the toilet. Oh no, that was for Some Enchanted Evening, where my skirt went in the toilet. Yeah, that was fun.
What happened with your skirt?
It went in the toilet, and then I flushed it. And then I wasn't going to tell anybody, but then somebody, not my sister, but somebody else, told everybody.
It wasn't me, was it?
No, it was somebody else.
Okay. Well, so what was your favorite funny backstage costume story?
Oh. Okay. So we did a play called, what was it? Rex's Exes. And my character had a bridal store called Wide Bride. And the guy, Johnny, that's not his character name. I can't remember.
Rex.
He was Rex.
He was Rex.
Anyway, he was hiding from the law, so he put a wedding dress on. And so, like, getting him dressed in a wedding dress every night, I don't know if it was funny, but that was my favorite thing, is putting him in a wedding dress every night. Because he had a mustache, and that was hilarious.
So, Rex's Exes, Wide Bride.
Yeah.
Can you show me one of your favorite costumes there?
Oh, okay. Look, I happen to have it right here. Just stand up. So this is oh wait. Aw. So the wedding dress was already there. I just added the, fancy decorations. But yeah, I don't think he wore this one.
No, I did.
Oh, my sister wore this one. But, yeah. Ta-da! I'm very proud of this, by the way. Because I took all the layers and...
It's very fancy.
It's very, the little touch of hunter orange.
That'd be a good Halloween dress.
So, yeah.
And what was your least favorite costume you've ever made?
Oh.
Costume.
My least favorite costume... Okay, look, I happen to have it right here, too. It was... Okay, so we did a show called Twinderella, and it was Cinderella, but Cinderella had a twin, separated at birth. Anyway, it was a boy. And so the Twinderella's parents... Anyway, the girl playing the queen got sick and had to drop out like the week before the show, and so they replaced her with... This was a teen show, so like everybody was teens. So they replaced her with an adult who was very much shorter than the girl that I had made a dress for. And so she couldn't wear the dress. So I found another, like a 70s dress. Anyway, I made this to go over it, and it's horrible. Like, the seams are like, the concept is there, but like, it's just not. It's horrible. Like, there's, it's bad. And somebody at some point has like cut part of this off. I don't know, but anyway, this is my worst. I hate it.
So costumes are always repurposed, reused.
Yeah. Ideally, but sometimes not. I'm going to just put that right there.
Okay. How are costumes organized here?
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of these racks. And so you've got like men and children. Men's over there, which we don't have a large men's costume selection. Anyway, like this right here is like character costumes all the way this row, like that's specifically like this is what it is. You can't use it for anything else. This is like dresses, and they're organized by like loosely by time period. So you've got like more modern going back to like prom dresses are in the back, but then like the short ones are up here, and then that row is skirts on the top, blouses on the bottom, and then like coats and wedding dresses and capes and stuff like that. So loosely by time period. Sometimes they're by show, but not a lot by show.
So, do you remember what most of these costumes are from?
Not. I do remember a lot. Like these dresses here they were the Boylan sisters in Annie, and then like these dresses here they wore them for the cemetery club, because they were bridesmaids, and like this was my sister's costume for, I don't know, Rex's exes. I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure it was Rex's exes.
And then like, hold on, I made this. This was the Queen of Hearts dress for Twinderella. Not that. This was the Queen of Hearts dress for Twinderella. Proud of that one too. Anyway, that, and then I can't find anything else. Some of these, like we get donations from everybody. This, did I make that? I don't remember if I made that, but we did a Caesar play. I might have made that. I don't remember. But that was for
Jockstrap You.
Jockstrap You, yeah.
It was a play within a play.
I modified this dress to be, this was one of Twinderella's evil stepsister dresses. I modified that. This is the medieval section. Oh, this was the king's outfit. This was the king's outfit for Twinderella. What about Twinderella happening back here? I can't get back to where I want to be, but it's okay. Nobody can get back to. Oh, this was the worm when we did Alice in Wonderland. This was the not worm, the caterpillar. This was the caterpillars, because I thought it was cool because it's like a 70s dress. Yeah, that was the caterpillar's outfit. This was Hello Dolly. I didn't make this. Brenda made this, but this is Hello Dolly. Not Hello Dolly. Yeah, Hello Dolly. What else? Some of these costumes have never been worn. For as long as I've been here, I've never seen anybody wear these. So, like, we probably do need to go through them. This was for Annie, I think. Somebody...
It just looks like the dress you wore as Grace.
Was it this one?
No.
Oh, no, but somebody did wear this for the radio show.
It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful Life. See, none of... Oh, well... We haven't worn these, but these are like pilgrim dresses for if we ever do the Scarlet Letter. Or, you know, a pilgrim play. Never been worn. None of these. I don't remember any of these dresses ever being worn. None of these. None of these. Oh, I think also this was from the radio.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Yes, this one. I don't know. That. What else? What else do I know? Let's look at the men's. Oh, maybe not. We can't really see the men's stuff. Like, see, we have a very limited selection of men's stuff. We have like men's jackets, and this is the very small children's section. And then we have like vests and I made this for Tony. No, I made this for Bailey for something that some play that we did. I can't remember, but like vests and stuff. I made this for Dracula.
No, I think it was for the Sherlock Holmes one.
Oh, no. Sherlock Holmes was blue.
Oh.
I think this was Dracula. Because I have pictures of Tony wearing the blue for Sherlock Holmes. Which I don't see. Cobwebs. I don't know. Anyway.
What would help the costume department? Not money.
Organization.
Like donation-wise, what would help?
Donation?
Yeah. What could people donate that would really help?
They could donate their time to help me organize this building. I'm just saying. We always could use more men's costumes because, and it's not so much the costumes because, like, if a man is going to do a play and it requires a suit, usually the men have their own suits, and it's not that big a deal. But like for men's time period stuff, I always have to make something, and I'm not talking like we don't need any military stuff because it's wool, and I'm not putting anybody in wool on the stage because they'll sweat to death. We don't need military stuff. We don't need like, I don't know, just but time period appropriate stuff is always good for men. Like pants, like I don't know, men are not usually going to wear other men's pants, but if it's like we're doing a 1940s play right now, so in 1940s men had their pants up to here, so high-waisted pants, but vests and stuff like that. So women are pretty much covered, but men, we don't have a large selection of men's stuff.
Is there stuff that they can donate besides clothing?
They can donate whatever they want to, as long as it doesn't have cat pee on it.
Or mold.
Because I know, like, your grandma's stuff's been stored in the attic for 50 years. But if it's got mold on it, we can't use it. We'll just throw it away. We don't have an in-house cleaning system, so we would have to take it to the laundromat to clean it, which is fine. But, yeah, as long as it's clean and, like, stable. If it's a really, really, really vintage, I don't want to use it for costumes because you don't know, like, I don't want it to get destroyed. And if people are changing costumes really fast, something can get ripped and then it's destroyed. So I don't want that. So if it's really, really, really old, maybe not. But if it's in usable, wearable condition, we will take it.
So costumes, shoes, hats.
Shoes, hats.
Jewelry.
I don't know. Shoes are questionable.
Yeah.
Hats.
Solid fabrics.
Yeah, well, fabrics. We can take fabrics. I'm gonna say probably not fur coats. Probably not like army coats unless they're like a little cotton, whatever. Because it's just too heavy. They're too heavy. I don't want the actors to pass out on the stage.
What do you wish audiences knew when they see the costumes on stage?
When they see the costumes, that a lot of work has gone into it, and just because it looks time period doesn't mean it is. And there's probably a lot of staples. And Velcro.
And hot glue.
And maybe hot glue.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Is there anything else you want to say to people? What would you say to people that want to be in costumes at the theater?
Oh. If you do it enough, it's not as hard.
Okay.
not going to do it again.
Oh my gosh.
The more you do it, the better it gets. No, it seems intimidating to get on the stage. I'm like, oh, I'm not going to do that because I'll be embarrassed. But the more you are on the stage and the more you are in plays, not even on the stage, if you're backstage, the more you're backstage, the more you get familiar with what's going on, and you're like, oh, I want to be in a play. Or if you're helping people get dressed, then you know, or if you're doing the lights or doing the sound or doing whatever, the longer you are in the theater setting, the easier it gets to be here, and the easier it gets to be in the mindset of let's do a play. And I'm always nervous before I go on stage, because even though I know my lines, I don't know what the other actors are going to say. So I'm always nervous that I'm going to forget. But still, after 26 years of doing it, I'm still nervous when I go on stage. But it doesn't, the more you do it, the easier it gets.
Okay.
And it's not a elite. I think a lot of people think that TVT is a clique.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not. It's just because we don't have a lot of people. You see the same people in the shows because we don't have a lot of people auditioning for shows.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you see a lot of the same people in every show, you're like, oh, well, they're a clique. They're like an elite club. Not an elite club, but this is a. I have a big word in my head, but I can't think of what it is. Nuclear. It's just a little, but it's not TVT is open for everybody. It's just that the same people audition, and you have to work with what you have. So if you're thinking about it, just come do it.
Do it.
And they're more accepting. We're not snobs.
No.
It's very open. We're very accepting. If we're thinking about doing a play, even if you're not on stage, you can help backstage.
Yep.
Or you can help gather costumes, or you can help in the concession stand, or you can be an usher.
There you go.
Or
hand out programs.
Hand out programs.
And get to see the play for free.
There you go.
Bonus. Well, thank you, Leia, for letting me interview you and cracking me up.
Thanks.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.